Greetings, this is Dr. Stephen McElroy. I am about to show you how to add yourself to the RWC online schedule as a tutor for the Reading Writing Center at Florida State University. I want to make a note, two notes actually. The first note is that the RWC Online people have updated their system recently, so the old Heather Lang instructional video no longer applies. If you watch the Heather Lang video, please disregard the instructions in that and pay attention to these instructions. The second thing I want to note is that we're going to be doing two steps here. The first step is creating a resource. You are the resource, and we're going to create a resource for each of the locations in which you are working. So if you work in Williams, Johnston, and Strozier, you'll need to create 3 different resources. Same goes for Graduate Writing Center. So you could potentially be creating up to 4 resources for your work in the Reading Writing Center. Keep that in mind, that you might be creating multiple resources. We're then going to be adding the availability, in other words, what hours you're working for each of those resources. So the first thing you want to do is log in to the system. This should be with your FSU email address. You should have already created an account, and you should have been granted admin access. If you don't have the admin options I'm about to show you, please contact me so that I can get you access. Alright, the first thing you want to do is find where it says welcome and then your name. Hover over that with your mouse. Go to Schedule and Staff Management, and then click on Staff and Resource Management. Again, you are the resource. So, up at the top by the title, there's a silhouette with a plus sign. Click on that button to add a new staff member or resource. Enter your name. Make sure that your availability is available to everyone. Enter your email address. Again, this is your FSU email. And then make this a resource a basic administrator if it's not already. Alright, enter your biographical information. This is a really quick statement. It's going to appear in RWC Online. We're also going to copy and paste it to the public website. If you don't know what a profile should look like, Google FSU Reading Writing Center, go to our website, track down the staff profiles, and you can see what those look like there. Please try to emulate those in this space. Alright, next. This is where you select the schedule that you want to look at. So we have a schedule for each of our locations and then one for the Graduate Writing Center as well. I'm going to enter this for the RWC at Williams location for demonstration purposes. Again, you will have to create a different schedule for each site that you work at. Put your dates of availability, make your available dates match our open dates. So January 13th through April 22nd for this term, January 13th through April 22nd. Then 2 key points here under options. The shortest allowable appointment length is 30 minutes. The longest allowable appointment length is 1 hour. Make sure that those 2 options are correct. Then double check your business here. Click Add Staff or Resource, and you are in business for that. Track down and make sure that it appears in this list for confirmation. Then add your resource for each location that you're working. So if I was gonna work in Williams and in Johnston, I would create a new resource for Johnston, so I'd have 2 resources. After you've created a resource for each of your locations, hover over the menu here, go to Schedule and Staff Management, and click Starting Availability Management. You're going to enter your starting availability or enter your hours for each of those locations. So I'm going to enter mine for the RWC at Williams. So this list is arranged by location. I go to RWC at Williams, find my name, and then click Add New Schedule. In the old days, this is the confusing part, but now they've made it a little bit more straightforward. Each of these purple boxes you see here means that that time is not available. In other words, you're not working at that time. So if I'm working in Williams from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock on Mondays, I uncheck that box. And then if I'm working on Tuesday from 11 to noon, I uncheck those boxes, so on and so forth. I might be working from 1 to 2 on Tuesday as well. You get the idea. Uncheck all the boxes when you are working. Then like triple or quadruple check this to make sure that it's correct. And when you're done, click Install Schedule. And remember, you'll need to enter your starting availability for each resource at each location. So after you've done that, go and confirm by looking at the schedule. So I'm going to return to a schedule, William Spring 2016. Navigate to a date by clicking next week when I know we're going to be open. So starting after the 13th, I will be available on Tuesdays from 11 to noon and 1 to 2. And then on Mondays from 10 to 11 as well, so on and so forth. If you run into any issues, this is it. This is all you have to do. But if you run into any issues and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks and good luck.